Dad isn't gone. He's beneath the floor, the little girl said. Police began to dig. Before we get into this story, leave a comment and tell us your city or country. Let's see how far this story reaches. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. It all started with a whisper during a custody hearing. A 6-year-old girl tugged on an officer's sleeve and quietly whispered, "Daddy isn't dead. He's under the floor." Everyone froze. Her father had been declared missing for nearly a year, presumed dead, but something in her voice, calm, confident, sent a chill through the room. The judge paused. The courtroom fell silent, and just hours later, police were ripping up a living room floor, chasing a child's impossible claim. What they uncovered shocked the nation. Sometimes children see the truth that adults refuse to believe. Watch until the end. Little Avery hadn't spoken much since her father disappeared. Her mother told everyone he had walked out, leaving them without explanation. But something always felt off. Avery would stare at the living room floor when no one was watching. She'd whisper to herself and draw pictures of their home with strange shadows beneath it. Her grandparents had tried asking questions, but Avery always went quiet until that court day. Her mother had filed for full custody and was pushing for closure on the missing person case. But as the judge asked if anyone had more to say, Avery suddenly declared, "Daddy isn't gone. He's here under the floor, in the dark place where Mommy put the boxes." At first, no one took it seriously. Trauma, they said, imagination. But one officer couldn't shake the unease. The following morning, they requested a welfare check and, with permission, brought in a cadaver dog. That's when everything changed. The cadaver dog barked once, then again, circling a specific patch in the living room. The officers exchanged glances. The mother insisted it was ridiculous. "We've lived here for years. There's nothing under there except insulation and dirt," she snapped. But when asked to leave the house temporarily for safety, she grew defensive and angry. Suddenly, she became nervous. They brought in ground-penetrating radar. The data showed a large anomaly beneath the foundation, about the size of a person. A warrant was signed by noon. Behind yellow tape, neighbors gathered as excavation began. First tiles, then concrete dust, then a plastic tarp. The digging slowed as cameras rolled. Avery, staying with her grandmother, watched cartoons and ate cereal, unaware of the chaos unfolding blocks away. Finally, they found it. Human remains. A man still wearing a work badge from the local power company. Avery's dad. The autopsy revealed blunt force trauma. The estimated time of death was 11 months earlier. The cause was homicide. The mother was arrested the same day, trying to board a bus out of state with a fake name. She never admitted guilt, but the evidence was overwhelming. Blood traces in the subflooring, a missing hammer, and Avery's heartbreaking drawings. She told her truth in the only way she knew how, and no one had listened until now. In court, Avery testified via a video statement. Her voice was small, but her words unforgettable. "He used to sing to me at night, but then I heard him cry from under the floor." The courtroom wept. Her drawings filled with shadows, hammers, and red marks were entered as evidence. Prosecutors called it the most chilling child-led discovery in recent history. The mother was sentenced to life in prison without parole. No appeal, no mercy. The judge cited Avery's bravery as the key reason the truth came to light. As reporters flooded the courthouse, one thing became heartbreakingly clear. Sometimes the smallest voices carry the deepest truths, if only we're willing to listen. Avery now lives with her grandparents in another state, safe and surrounded by love. She's in therapy, learning to laugh again and healing slowly. Her story made headlines nationwide, but it also sparked a deeper conversation. How often do we silence children when their voices don't match adult expectations? Law enforcement across the country began revisiting cold family cases, especially those involving young witnesses. Counselors now use Avery's story to train adults on listening without judgment. She was just a little girl, but her courage uncovered a secret buried beneath years of lies. Because truth doesn't always scream, sometimes it whispers from beneath the floorboards. Where are you watching from? Drop your city in the comments. And always remember, listen to children. They see more than we realize. Subscribe to Seeds of Rose